What's going on? Jake here with Uncommon EDC, and today I'm going to be opening up the March 2022 Grim Workshop monthly subscription. For $20, they send you a monthly survival tool, usually multiple survival tools, and for the most part they're usually either in a credit card or dog tag sized form factor, and they guarantee a value of more than $20 in each subscription. And this is a regular subscription on the channel, so if you're interested in seeing what we've got other months, there's going to be a playlist on the channel page for Grim Workshop if you want to check that out. But otherwise, let's go ahead and dive in. I'm opening it up with the Concept Mini Corvid. I just did a video on this if you want to learn more about that. That's up on the channel as well. But yeah, I think everything should be towards the bottom half of the bag, so it should be safe to cut here. And so up first, it looks like we have the Hot Shot Fire Starting Dog Tag. Let's go ahead and open this up. So by the looks of it, it is a dog tag with some kind of serrated edge over here, which I'm assuming is a striker, and what looks to be a removable ferro rod. As well as a couple different chains for it looks like. So this is going to be the keychain sized key, and the longer one I'm assuming is going to be if you want to wear it as a necklace. So they give you both options. I guess you could probably use the keychain one to extend the necklace also if you wanted to make it just a little bit longer, or use them appropriately. And then lastly in here we also have the silencer. So these kind of fit around their dog tag size tools, so if you have multiple on one necklace they don't rattle and bang up against each other. So it's just going to fit along the outside of this, and I believe they say they can fit multiple, although this seems to be a pretty thick one comparative to some of the other ones, so this might only fit the one. But let me just go ahead and slide this on here real quick just so you can see what that looks like. And it's not cooperating with me, but almost got it there. So it's just going to fit around the outside of this. This could fit on there a little bit better, but along the outside of this, and again it's just to keep them from rattling against each other. And that ferro rod will remove from there, and typically they have a kind of retention backing, so you can put them back in there. I'm not actually going to test the ferro rod out here because wasn't prepared to start a fire and don't want to set my table on fire, so I'm not going to do that. But it does give instructions on how to use it, as well as the tool retention system, as well as just kind of their general business information, where to follow them at, and all of that kind of stuff. So definitely feel free to pause there if you'd like to read the instructions. But otherwise it's going to work like a normal ferro rod. And it has, again, that kind of built-in striker along the edge, which is just kind of a serrated edge that should work pretty well. Next up is actually just a packing content list. I'll put that up at the end if you want to see it. And they always put a couple of these survival cards. So it looks like this one is gathering grasshoppers. Search at peak times, dawn to dusk when the temperature is cool, they're slower. If you find areas that are prevalent, check back after the sun goes down. You can pick them by hand off these areas and store them in bottles, so keep them from leaping out easily while you pick more. That's what it actually says on the card. I'm not that bad at reading. For cooking instructions, reference tip card 95. So this is catch and cook insects and grasshoppers, how to harvest them. So I guess there's probably some sort of recipe card. It might come actually in this same pack. Sometimes they do come within the same pack, and sometimes it'll come the following month. But let's see. This is just kind of their business card. It doubles as a spool, so you can spool thread or fishing line or anything else around this. Last month they actually didn't have this, so I'm guessing they were just out and getting new ones printed. So glad to see that back, just kind of a multi-purpose business card. So not considered one of the items in there, but you can use it for spooling. Ooh, very cool. Next up is their lockpicking card. So it's just to kind of snap out pieces. You can again see in the background there's that retention backing. Excited to see this. Definitely try it out. I'm trying to get into lockpicking. I have the County.com lockpicking card as well as a few different sets of regular lockpicks and 3 different test locks. So I'll definitely test these out. Maybe I'll make a video specifically on this test card just since we got it in the box. But I'm still pretty new to it. Not super consistent. I'm definitely no lockpicking lawyer, but definitely getting into it, so excited to see this card here, and I'll just go ahead and pull it out as well just so I can show the instructions on here. And there we go. Okay, it's not coming out. Okay, so again, the lockpicking card without the instructions, and just a kind of instructions and content list here, so it tells you what you have and general idea how to use it. What I did was order one. I think County.com has some test locks. One of them is see-through, and then through the lockpicking lawyer's website, I forget what his website is, but he has a channel here on YouTube you can check out. Through his website, he has a couple different types of test locks, so I ordered like a file cabinet one and one other, so you can test it out. Those ones are not see-through, they're just normal everyday locks. So I'm able to get lucky every once in a while. Definitely not super consistent yet, but a skill that I feel like is useful and I'm still working on learning. And an individual packing peanut for some reason. Not sure why they include that in the envelope, but kind of funny. As well as the last item, which is another one of these survival cards. So this is how to make cooking flour substitute. The back side has specifically acorn flour, and so you can pause that there. And then on this side we have cattail flour on the top and cricket or grasshopper flour on the bottom. If you would like to pause there, you can definitely read that. So that kind of goes with this grasshopper gathering card, so you can use it to make grasshopper flour. Definitely not the most appetizing sounding flour, but you kind of get what you get when you're in a survival situation and you probably don't have better ingredients available, so definitely helpful to know how to do that. And then lastly is just this content packing list. So you have the lockpicking card, the hotshot dog tag, tip card 1, gathering grasshoppers, and tip card 2, bushcraft flour substitute. So both of the tip cards, they always value at $185. The dog tag, the fire starting dog tag, hotshot dog tag, is valued at $11.99, and then the lockpicking card is valued at $19.95. And then again, this is not gonna have any value. It's just a spool card in the form of their business card. And then there's also a coupon code on here for buy one get one free bandits, buy one bandit get any other bandit free. Not sure what the bandit is, but use coupon code bandit in all caps at checkout to get it. So again, that's right here. If you want to check that out. I'll have to check out what the bandit is, but I'll put a link to their website in the description below. Be sure to check that out. Overall, my thoughts on this month, I'm definitely happier with it than I was last month. I felt like it wasn't super cohesive. We got a 10 for the dog tag style tools, but since I'm a new subscriber, I hadn't actually gotten any of the dog tag style tools yet, so excited to get something that can fit in that 10, and definitely excited to check out the lock picks as well. So overall, I think this is a pretty good month for the subscription, but definitely let me know what you thought of it and if you subscribe to it. But thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a ton, and thanks again. Have a great one.